Um. So.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
Dude, I'm like really tired too.
Yeah, I mean, I am too, buddy.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, it's so weird not doing this without a face cam now.
Is it that weird?
Kinda, because I was used to it before.
You did it for like one total hour. You did it once.
And I got used to it.
I would do it tonight, but I don't want to do it tonight.
I know, my eyes are like bloodshot from playing Cyberpunk the past 3 days.
I have a phone.
Hmm. He do have the phone though.
He
That's
do
it.
have phone dough.
Just the phone.
Can I tell you guys my opinion about old people?
I mean, sure. Let's hear a hot take.
A hot take. I fucking hate them.
Hmm.
Same. I
Like,
feel you, dog. They all suck.
fucking despise them.
Yeah, a lot of them are the worst.
Nothing. One, they don't have manners at all, whatsoever. Like you're like, hey, how you doing? And they're like, yeah, can I get a cash 5? I'm like, what? Come on, man. Just acknowledge that I was trying to be nice at first.
You're not a human being. You are an object that is used for them.
Yeah.
For their service.
For lottery.
For
Yeah,
lottery.
For the goddamn lottery.
That's all you are good for. Is to serve, and that's it.
I fucking hate them. I hate that they're so slow.
Dude, don't get me started.
Your thing is that you hate when people are just slow walking.
Biggest pet peeve in the world, by far.
Mine,
It's terrible.
Nothing
It
is
is
worse.
terrible.
my biggest pet peeve.
I walk fast.
My biggest pet peeve with old people is that they take so long to do anything. Like, they're doing like a lottery thing, and they're like, they have to look at every single ticket. They have to judge every single ticket. They have to ask you thousands of questions about a game they played millions of times. And I'm like, ugh, I want to get you the fuck out of here, okay? Just leave. Get out of my presence.
Dude, whenever they walk, every old person does this. They walk right in the middle, where you can't get around them.
Well, that way when
Every
they fall down,
time.
they don't hit anything.
Yeah. It's annoying. I hate old people. I hate them. They infuriate me. There's some old people I like. They're pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
They're nice. They didn't lose their manners when they hit 60.
They're like, I'm gonna die soon anyway, so why should I care?
Exactly.
I'll just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably be the same way if I'm being honest.
You won't make it to 60.
Dude, I guarantee you I'll make it to 27.
I mean, that's
I
in a month.
guarantee you.
This is literally a month from now.
No, if
Well,
I
I'm gonna
have anything
make
to say
it.
about it.
Damn you.
Stan's just waiting with
Dude,
a sniper.
Yeah,
Stan.
Hi.
I did my first DoorDash order today.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Not bad. I delivered to the hospital for my first one.
What did you
deliver?
you never told me what you delivered.
Taco Bell.
Oh.
Solid.
Yeah, Taco
Good
Bell.
thing they're
That-
at a
no, that's
hospital.
I was gonna say that's hospital food. If
I mean, I made $20 in an hour and a half, so that's like pretty damn good for just an hour and a half of driving. And most of it, I wasn't even like driving. I swear, I was just sitting there waiting for the food. So you can make a decent chunk of change doing it. So if you ever want a side gig, Stan, I highly recommend.
I'll keep that in mind. But
You just,
I already have my fair share of side gigs.
I mean,
you just do it whenever you want, though. If you want to do it just 1 hour, twice a week, you
You can do it for 30 minutes once ever.
also we're like working a shit ton already. Like I work 40
Yeah.
hours already. I'm part-time and I work 40 hours. What are your hours this week, Stan?
I think I was a bit up this week. I'm up to like 35.
Oh damn.
That's not even that. I was working like 70 hours.
Oh
a
my
week.
god,
Oh.
Lucas.
You little
were-
girls.
You were a leader. That's different.
Let him right into the ground, did I?
I mean, you kind of did.
Oh god, I just ran into the enemies.
But yeah, work fucking sucks right now.
Well, yeah, it was awful.
Also,
Absolutely.
Rob watches the podcast, so I hope he hears this.
Well, he probably agrees.
I mean, he does. That man's putting in God's work. Dude, he came in
Yeah.
yesterday, worked 9:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. What a champ.
What a absolute
I'm not impressed.
baller legend, gamer god,
He needs
gamer god, gamer rod. Rob.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Gamer Rob. That's gonna be his new YouTube channel.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and make
Hey
it.
guys, Gamer Rob here,
No, that's too much emotion.
bringing you the. I don't really know him that well. I've talked to him one time in my life, and it didn't last long.
I love that man. He's a great guy.
I said, "Hey, I used to work here," and he said, "I know."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably
yeah,
look at
yeah.
that, aren't you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the tall one, huh?
Yeah, he'll the one that was in that podcast.
Perfect stories.
He had more emotion than that.
No. No, he didn't.
So what do you think about this stupid fucking lockdown we're going into again?
Makes no difference for me.
It does.
Literally.
It does for me because one. I mean, I don't go to the gym as much as you, Luke, but still, at least I had that option. But now I don't, and now I
That-
feel
It's
like
awful.
a fat piece of shit.
I do not understand why they are even closing them to begin with. Because if you think about it, whenever they did the lockdown before, everything closed and everyone was just going to grocery stores and hanging out. Like, people weren't even shopping. They were just going there to fucking hang out and conversate with each other.
Yeah,
Just because it was the only thing that's open. So that's putting more people together in one place. Isn't that worse? So the more places you close, the more people will congregate to one place.
it
I don't
starts.
understand
It
about
starts
this.
what tomorrow?
Yes. And it goes on until January 4th.
Ugh.
So 3 weeks. And then it's like people freak out. So like grocery stores are going to get slammed because they say the word lockdown, even though it's very minor. And
Yeah.
only a couple of places are actually closing, restaurants and gyms.
Casino.
Mainly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Casinos.
big places.
Which more lottery? Yay!
Yeah, people just freak out and they buy all the fucking toilet paper.
That
they buy
hasn't
all the
happened yet,
canned
surprisingly.
foods. Yet.
Yeah, I think we already had everyone always stocked up in like end of November. Remember that?
Yeah.
So I think people, for some reason, just already have enough.
I just don't get the thought. Either you close everything or you close nothing. Like there's no point in doing something in between because it's not going to do anything.
It's not gonna.
Everyone is still going to go out. They don't care. They're not going to stay home just because you close places. They're just going to go to the same place now. They're just going to all flood to fucking Walmart and they're all just going to talk to each other there and hang out and conversate around tons of other people back to back in the aisles. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I'm real glad I got my hair cut yesterday.
Are they closing?
I think everything is, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. From did you read the statement that was put out?
No, let me look it up right now.
It just said like smaller places can't have more than 10 people in them at a time.
10
So I think-
people?
Yeah, 10 people
Yeah.
is the indoor limit.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
50 for outdoor.
I mean, for like a small hairdresser, that's not that big of a deal if we're being honest.
Yeah. My dad cut hair
Every
for
time
years,
I get
never
my
had
hair
more than
cut-
4.
Exactly. Yeah, me too. So I don't think that would make a difference for that.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. I get my hair cut once a month, I think.
Because they were doing that already, because they were making you wait outside if there was more than like 4 people waiting inside anyway.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
So-
like, I'm looking at the map right now for, like, all the COVID stuff for Pennsylvania. And, like, Allegheny County is the worst. Our county is, like, almost in the middle. But, like, the northern counties have, like, none. Oh, my God.
Yeah, because nobody lives there.
Except there was...
Exactly.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. Wow. I didn't even take a look at this before. Oh, that's crazy.
Dumb, man. Really dumb.
Yeah. Indoor dining is prohibited. Indoor gatherings are capped at 10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But religious places are excluded from that. How is that even, like, how is that a thing?
Exactly. Like, they have to do all or nothing. Like, that's literally the only way to do anything. You have to do all of one way or all of the other way. You can't really have an in-between in a situation like this.
Yeah. It's not gonna do anything. That's so stupid. I didn't even like look at this. I just knew we were going into lockdown again. I didn't look into like all the specifics of it.
Yeah, it's more like moderate than it was before.
Business
but
capacity is
still.
restricted to 50%. Do they not take into account like how many people that is?
Right. At grocery stores, 50% occupancy at like the size of Walmart, 50% of that is still like 700 people.
Yeah.
Maybe even more than that, actually.
It's ridiculous.
At the store that I was working at, 50% was maybe 900 people.
Damn. That's so
For
stupid.
you guys, it's like 500, 600. So, yeah, it won't make any difference whatsoever. That's what I mean. Like, all of these restrictions they're not going to do anything at all.
No.
Everyone's still going to go out. Like, it didn't stop them last time. It's not going to stop them this time.
Man, that really sucks for like small businesses too. Like, man, that really just fucks them over in the long haul.
Yeah, everybody at the gym was like super upset about it. All the people working. They're
Yeah,
like, yeah,
because
we don't really
they're pretty much out of
understand it."
jobs.
Right.
Like that. Oh man, that really does suck.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's like they don't even
completely
care,
pointless.
dude. Like I could understand taking precautions, but for this is stupid. Like it's a stupid fact that they're trying to prove. Like it's not going to do anything. It's
They have to
gonna make it
figure
worse.
out another option, whether it be, I don't know, because you can't. There's no way to shut everything down. That's impossible.
You can't
shut
shut
down
grocery
gas
stores.
stations.
You can't shut down
or-
gas stations.
Right.
Same with law
Unless-
enforcement, hospitals. You can't do that.
Unless they made everything curbside pickup.
I mean,
That is
yeah.
the only way. Like they did that at certain grocery stores. They shut them completely down. They called it like a black grocery store, whatever, or blackout grocery store, whatever it was. Shut it completely down, and every single employee was just shopping orders or taking them out to the cars, and that was it. That was the entire store, and they hired like a limo service to set it all up and everything for them,
Yeah.
and it worked out super well. Apparently, like worked out super well. So they could easily, not easily, but they could try something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. It just sucks for like people, you know, trying to live the American dream, opening up restaurants and shit, and then immediately getting shut down.
Right.
Like how
I
are
wanna
these
open
people
up my
supposed
own
to,
business.
how are these people supposed to bounce back from this? They can't.
Dude, I was just told that there's a I talked to Trent earlier, and he told me there's a bar for sale right now, and it makes like pretty good business
Really? Where at?
in Greensburg.
Oh.
Man, what's it called?
I can't remember. He told me the name, but I forget.
Well, then you mean nothing to me.
You mean nothing to me.
Oh no. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I would like to do
well.
the bar thing, man. But I mean, I wouldn't want to
mean-
do it right now. Imagine trying to start one up right now. Holy fuck.
Right. No, everything's shutting down, so it's
Yeah.
completely pointless. That's a future. Like I said, it's a 3-year plan right now.
Yeah, Stan, are you
I
in?
mean, your 3-year plan is to buy a bar.
Or just open one. Start one from scratch.
Is
You know?
that legitimately your plan?
Yeah.
All right, man. Go off.
I'm gonna own a
King.
bar. And I already have like a good setup for it too. My sister already knows like payroll and everything, and she's
Yeah.
on board. Trent even said that he's on board, even though he can't really do anything because his position, it has to be like kind of behind the scenes stuff.
Plus, would his girlfriend allow him to do that?
I don't know if she's that bad. You can't really say anything.
That's just what from I heard. No, I mean, I met her. She was nice to me. I can't judge her by that. So far, all I know is that she's nice to me. That's all I care about.
Right. Whatever. We'll see So that's the plan.
Well, you know, if you want any help, let me know. I don't know what the fuck I can do for you, but, you know, hit me up.
Yeah, man. I mean, the only
Stan could
people
play
I'd hire
music.
would be like,
Stan could be our live music, dude.
I'm the one-man band.
Oh, you can get everybody else. Get like Phil and shit.
I'll get Phil, and I'll get Noah, and I'm sure there's... Oh, yeah, Tyler.
I only know Phil. You can stop naming people.
These are Phil's friends.
Yeah, I
I
only
don't
know
even-
Phil.
of course.
I don't even
Phil's
really
friend.
know.
Ah, yes,
my
you know.
favorite-
Noah.
Yeah.
My
We met
favorite
him a
indie rock
bunch of
band.
times.
Phil's Friends. It's my favorite rock band.
Phil's friends. It's a good
Hi
band name.
guys. Phil's Friends here.
Stan,
Why not?
does Phil watch the podcast?
Not that I know of, no.
Oh,
I imagine
man.
he's British.
Come on. You gotta get Phil to watch the podcast. I feel like he'd enjoy it.
He might. I don't know. He's kind of a freak.
Well, now he
I guess
did.
he kinda-
Now he won't like the podcast. Good job, Stan.
No,
You kind of have to be a freak to like this
Yeah,
podcast.
he's very much okay with me calling him a freak.
All right.
Because he knows he's a freak. Goddamn freak.
Damn, man. It's fucked.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at let's see what else is going on in the world right now.
It's the end of the world.
I mean,
And
yeah, it
that's
pretty
good
much
news.
is.
Go hit up news.com.
I just typed in news on Google.
I go on Reddit for news. That's not...
I hate that the Seattle Times is the first thing that pops up, Luke.
Don't you live there?
No, not anymore.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Let me go to news.com.
Earth's
Oh, I
carbon
went to
dioxide
new.com.
emissions had a record drop this year during pandemic. I wonder why. New York Times. I hate the New York Times. That shit's dumb.
But it's the Times of New York.
Okay, I'm on news.com.
You know what? Just because you keep saying news.com, I'm going to news.com.
It's CNET. Okay, we got California files to join DOJ antitrust suit against Google. Okay.
You heard about the whole Facebook thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, they just got like sued, like crazy, because
Yeah,
they were
they-
putting out like false information and stuff like that.
Really?
They're getting antitrust stuff put on them.
Yeah. There's talks of the website being shut down altogether.
What I heard was they're going to try and reverse the deal where they bought Instagram.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, or at
So
least
what,
that was like
Instagram
a
would be what
its
its
own
own thing.
Yeah.
Like
at
it
least
was
that was
originally.
like a prospective thing that I heard.
I mean, that would make sense. I mean, I would try to get away from Facebook too. Like, clearly they're fucking up like a lot. So
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. The latest news, we got best places to buy tires in 2020. The best gift ideas for a food person on your list.
a food
FD
person.
Oh, we can
Uh,
get Josh stuff for Christmas.
Yeah. FDA authorizes Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use.
I'm looking at science news because science intrigues me. Little fun fact there.
Does science intrigue you?
Space more specifically.
So have you been real happy recently with all the space stuff?
Fuck yeah, dude. Shit looks dope as hell. I actually just I watched Joe Rogan's podcast. Oh shit, what the hell was the guy's name? Let me see. He spent 95 days in space on the space station. What the hell? He's an astronaut. I can't remember his name. That's gonna drive me insane.
Neil Armstrong.
Not. He's dead.
Is he really?
Neil
I don't
Armstrong
think he's doing.
Jr.
I don't think he's doing podcasts with Joe Rogan.
Did you know that Neil A is alien backwards? Think about that, dude. Isn't that crazy?
don't want to think about it.
Think about it.
I don't.
Think. I need you to think about it.
It hurts.
It hurts.
Are you thinking?
Kind of.
He's an alien. That's what the conclusion I wanted you to come to. There was a whale discovered, a new species of whale,
Oh.
which goes
Oh,
to
I
show
thought it was
you
just a whale.
they just, hey, look, a whale.
In other news, a whale was discovered this evening.
So they're thinking that there could be many more undiscovered aquatic mammals that we have yet to see.
I found the guy's name. Garrett Reisman.
Neil Armstrong, like I said.
He's a former NASA astronaut, and now he works for SpaceX. Dude, I suggest you listen to that podcast. It's actually really cool. You learn a lot. He said, what was the one thing I found really cool?
Sorry. I'm against podcasts.
Yeah, I don't really believe in them either.
All right. Just gonna kill myself. No, he said, so when you're up in space for a very long period of time, like your body rejects like your bones pretty much. Like it kind of like just stops producing like the minerals that your bones need to keep strong. So like
I've heard that.
yeah, like when astronauts have to come back to Earth, they have to work out like strictly for a year straight to keep their bones dense. Like,
Why don't they just drink lots of milk while they're in space?
it doesn't work like that.
Why don't they just get new bones? Why don't they
Yeah,
say
just
to
get bone
hell with these
replacements.
bones and say get new ones?
Get the bone
Get
replacement.
a bonectomy, as they call it.
Bonectomy.
I forgot to cure my bonitis.
But yeah,
Not your bonitis.
it's so weird because he was like, yeah, like you have to like when you come back, you're on a strict program for a year to make sure that your like legs don't get fucked up. He said like your arms are fine because when you're up there, all you use is your arms to move around.
Ooh, I'd do well as an astronaut.
Yeah, your legs are already fucked up, so.
Ooh, I do well as an astronaut since I don't have to use my legs at all.
That's it. That's all you need to be an
That's all
astronaut.
you
Yeah,
need.
that's
No
like
legs.
yeah, you're like filling out the form to be an astronaut, and it's like, and how good are your legs? And you're like, not very, and you're like, they're hired.
Mediocre.
Yeah, I got
Here you go. Toyota is going to unveil an electric car with solid-state battery with a 10-minute fast charging next year.
Oh shit! Imagine what that does
It
to your
looks-
electric bill.
It looks so stupid, but you know,
I mean,
it's only a 10-minute charge.
yeah, but can you imagine the amount of electricity that has to go into it to be a 10-minute
3.
charge?
I would say 3 electricity.
I would
You know what
get
else is only a
3
10-minute charge?
electrics.
4. 4
Oh,
electricity.
4 big electrics. No, dude, space is cool as shit.
kind of lit.
I think we're too fucking scared to look in the ocean, so we're like, all right, we're going to outer
Fuck
space.
yeah, dude!
Yeah, are you
But
not
how-
scared to look in the ocean?
The ocean's
How is it-
scary as shit.
How is it possible that we have explored more of space than we have of the fucking ocean
Because the
on our
ocean,
planet?
the
It's
ocean
scary
is
as
deep
shit.
and it's
But I want to
scary.
see some spooky things. I want to see like Cthulhu just chilling down there with his
He
homies.
fucking is, dude.
He's smoking a blunt down there.
Cthulhu's like, yo, what up? How it go?
He just puffs some smoke at the divers. Just like,
Did you
all
ever-
right.
Did you ever read Call of Cthulhu?
No. Do you? I can never mind. Do you know? Oh, what's his name again? Holy fuck, what's his name? The guy that wrote.
H.P.
that's-
Lovecraft.
Do you know what the name of his cat was?
Yes.
I feel like I. Oh, what the fuck, dude! I feel like I should know this. I don't remember. What is it?
I can't
I'm not
say
gonna
it,
tell
but you
All right,
can
hang on.
say
I'm gonna Google it, and I'll
Yeah,
make
go right ahead.
Lovecraft cat name. Wow, why is that the third fucking?
You'll
Because
see why.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! That's not chill, Lovecraft. What the fuck, dude?
So I actually looked into that because I just found this out recently myself, maybe like a week or two ago.
Damn.
And it wasn't, he didn't actually name it, it was a family pet. People like to say that he was the one that named it and everything.
Oh,
He did not. It was a family pet.
damn.
And
That is not chill.
he actually used that name as the name of a cat in one of his books.
The rat
And
in
they
the
had to
walls.
Yeah, they had to change the name whenever it was
Damn.
reprinted. Yeah.
Lovecraft, you savage.
Fun fact.
Damn. All right. Well, other than that, I read a little bit of Call of Cthulhu. It's actually not bad. It's not really spooky, per se. It's more of like, kind of like a thriller aspect of it. Like, you don't really know what's going on for most of the time. But yeah, it's a pretty good read. I need to finish it, but I like it so far.
I just got.
You don't read. You don't even know what letters are.
I just got in the mail today the first book I've bought probably in like almost a decade.
What is it?
Ooh, what book?
It's the Always Sunny in Philadelphia book.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
I got it
Wow.
used on eBay for like $1.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I think the last book that I read was probably Living Dead 2. I used to read that all the time.
Those are
It
good.
was yeah, for if you don't know, Stan, the Living Dead books were just a bunch of short stories written by different like famous authors. Like Robert Kirkman wrote a story, the guy who made the Walking Dead comics.
I know. The name.
What's
George
his
Romero
name?
wrote one, didn't he?
George Romero wrote one. Stephen King wrote one. Just a bunch of famous authors. And they were really good.
How was the
They
Stephen
were
King one?
so good. It was in the first one. I don't remember. The first book in general wasn't as good. Only read it once because I didn't like it as much. The stories in the second one were way. Dude, that one with that old man and that little kid.
Oh
Fuck,
yeah,
dude. Oh, it hit me every single
Yeah.
time. Oh man, dude, that was rough. It's so good.
Those
though.
are always good reads though too.
Yeah.
Because you like
I wanna-
once you like find that way to like connect with it, you're like, I gotta finish this. I can't stop.
Right, and then there was a story that was just zombies eat cake. That's it.
that
They don't
was
like
Robert
people.
Kirkman's.
No, his was really good. His was like the first one in it. It was super good. It was from the perspective of a guy who like just turned into a zombie, and it was like from his perspective about how he sees his friend like pointing a gun at him, and he's just like, I don't know what's going on. Why is my friend pointing a gun at me, but I can't like talk, and all I know is that I want to hurt him, and I don't understand why. And it was just like really, really interesting stuff.
Huh.
Different kind of
That's pretty cool.
You just get these like different perspectives and stuff.
See,
They
I
were
like
very,
I
very
like
good.
those kinds of stories where it's just like a whole different perspective of what you're used
Yeah,
to.
they were all super original, which is surprising because at the time, I mean, zombies were a pretty like popular thing. They were everywhere,
Yeah.
but all of these stories were like super unique and just very, very well written.
That's why I like
Love that
myths,
book.
dude. Like Norse mythology and Greek mythology and Egyptians and
and-
shit.
COVID's a myth.
COVID's a myth. Yeah. Wearing a
Well, it's
mask
fake.
is a myth. I told you when we lived in Washington, I read all of Norse
The Norse.
the
Yeah,
Norse
yeah.
stuff. My favorite, there's a story about Odin and his wife. Oh shit, I can't remember her name. Whatever, it's not important.
Mrs. Odin.
Mrs. Odin. We'll refer to her as that. But there's a king. He had two boys, and Odin and Mrs. Odin. There we go. They like played a game with each other, and they wanted to separate these boys from their father and then raise them like in their own way.
Frigg.
What?
Frigg.
Frigga.
Her name was Frigg.
Oh yeah, Frigga. But they strand these boys, like the boys get on their boat or whatever, and Odin calls down a storm on the ocean, and they get separated from their father, and they end up on this island, and Odin and Frigga show up, and pretty much one takes each boy, and then they raise them in their own ways. Dude, it's so crazy because like Odin takes the boy and teaches him how to fight and defend himself like that. And then Frigga, she cares for the other boy and like nurtures him like a mother should. and
Makes him
everything
into
like
a
that.
pansy.
Pretty much, yeah. So then the boys get sent back to their father, and then like the boy that Odin trained becomes a warrior, and then the other boy, I think he becomes like a steward or something to his father, and just cares for him in his old age and stuff like that. But it's so crazy because then like they end up fighting over the throne, and I think it's the warrior boy ends up killing his own brother out of pure rage. And Odin's just like, I've made a mistake. He's like, this is not how a child should be.
Kill that pansy boy.
But yeah, they're dude, the Norse tales are so good. Like, the only one I really liked from Greek mythology was Prometheus. Prometheus's story was really cool. I like that one.
In other news, It's Always Sunny was renewed through season 18.
Holy shit,
Yep.
really? What season are they on
Yeah.
now?
They got 4
Like-
new ones coming.
They're on like 15 or 16 or something.
Damn.
Hell yeah,
Good
dude.
for them.
Hope it never ends.
Me too.
Did you know that so in New Girl, I know you guys haven't watched it even though it's pretty fucking good. The waitress is in it, Dee is in it, and Cricket. They were all in New Girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were all in different episodes. Watch that fucking show. It's so good.
Alright, shit. I'm a little busy with fucking Cyberpunk right now.
Never heard of it.
Fuck you.
Is that some kind of
Yo.
new virus?
Also, another story. We keep jumping around like crazy, but I don't really care. I know I told Stan that we need to, focus on one topic, but still, it's hard for us to do that.
We all have
Yeah,
ADD.
yeah, it's hard for us to do that. But Luke, did you see that Hayden Christensen is going to be Darth Vader in the Kenobi show?
No way.
They brought him back to be Vader.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Neither do me and Stan.
Has he even? Is he even an actor anymore? Like, what has
Yeah,
he
he
done?
still does stuff.
He plays soccer sometimes.
Oh, is that his acting?
I mean, he owns
He
his
acts
own
like he's
ranch.
playing. He acts like he's playing soccer.
Yeah, he's gonna be Vader, dude.
He plays soccer.
That's what Stan.
Prove it.
That's what Stan and I were talking about tonight at work for a little bit. We were like, how the fuck is he gonna be Vader? Like, how are you gonna be Vader without James Earl Jones?
Yeah, is he just gonna do the body of Vader? Or is he gonna do the voice? Like, is it gonna be flashbacks?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird. I mean, like, I'm super hyped about it. You get the original, Anakin Skywalker.
Dude, I haven't heard of any. I just looked up his IMDb. I haven't heard of any of these. The Last Man, Little Italy, First Kill.
No,
He
that
played
sounds
90 Minutes
pretty
in
good.
Heaven. Outcast. What is all this? He hasn't done anything relevant. The
Oh,
last
dude, he was in
relevant-
Outcast with Andre 3000.
It's a Nick Cage movie. I saw, dude. What's his name? Fuck. Whatever. Some movie critic on YouTube. Ralph the movie maker. He did like a Nick Cage-a-thon where he like watched every Nick Cage movie.
Oh my
His
god.
Outcast
why would he do
movie.
that?
Nick Cage is like a knight, and it's like the dumbest looking movie
Oh,
of all
God.
time.
And they got that.
And Hayden Christensen is like his side partner in it.
Oh my god. They pulled
Yeah,
He
Anakin
hasn't done
Skywalker
anything,
into
dude. The last like relevant thing he did was Jumper.
that. And dude, he was the voice of Anakin in Rise of Skywalker.
You know, I'm
Oh boy!
I'm friends with a guy who got confused with Hayden Christensen a lot back in 08, around Jumper.
I liked Jumper.
I
when
like
was
Jumper
younger.
too.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a cool concept, and I did not hate Hayden Christensen in it. I thought he
No.
did a pretty decent
Yeah,
job.
I thought he did a pretty good job. I even went back and watched it not that long ago, and I still like.
He was in 2 episodes of Goosebumps.
Yeah,
2.
I looked up his IMDb earlier today too, and I saw that. I was like, really?
2 episodes, not just
Did
1.
he play some guy named Zane or something?
The fact that you remember that, I don't like it.
Sorry. Well, I mean, I looked up his
that's a little
IMDb earlier.
scary.
He was in Are You Afraid of the Dark as well. 1 episode of that.
Oh wow.
That
Either
dude
way,
hasn't done like anything.
yeah, because he
Like,
quit.
'cause
He
I'm-
quit acting.
He did 38 things in total, and that's it.
Yeah, he quit acting after I think Revenge of the Sith, or no, after Jumper. He
No.
got married and Like,
He did a movie later on that year, and then 2 years later, he did 3 movies.
I know he quit
And
for
then-
the 2 year. He bought a ranch or something and got married.
And then 4 years, that's the biggest. It's from 2010 to 2014. He didn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I feel like
I don't know.
it's cool to see, Anakin Skywalker again now.
Yeah, I guess. But I loved his look for Anakin. Perfect fucking look. But his acting abilities were
Not the best.
lacking, I will say.
Yeah.
Sand.
it's coarse and rough, and I hate it.
It's so stupid.
But I am hyped to
oh.
see Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan again, though.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. He was perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I'm super hyped about that show. I mean, even The Mandalorian is dope as hell.
Have you started season 2?
Yeah, I've caught up to where they left off.
It's good.
Oh, it's really good. The first couple episodes are pretty boring, but after that, it's really good.
Yo, give me your Disney Plus account. Let me get in on that.
Oh yeah, let me get that too.
Hi, Mom. You're in the middle of my podcast.
I won $400.
Oh, cool. You're in the middle of my
Dibs.
podcast.
Hi.
All right, see you, Mom.
Shout out to Alex's mom.
Shout out to my mom. She threw my laundry in my room.
Master Chief's in Fortnite now.
Yeah, they're doing a new event
Oh my
with
God.
hunters for some reason, but I don't know how that ties in the Chief. How the hell does that tie in the Chief?
Why is he in Fortnite?
They brought the Mandalorian. They brought Mando into Fortnite too.
Everybody's in Fortnite. I don't know how that game is still relevant. Like, usually, honestly, it's impressive how long it's lasted, because usually games like that, like, look at PUBG, dead now. Nobody talks about it. Nobody cares about it. Dead. But Fortnite is still, like, relevant for some reason. I don't understand how.
Stan, should we tell him?
What?
I don't like hearing people talk about Fortnite a bunch.
I mean, I don't either.
Because everyone who talks about it always has the worst takes on it. Just in general, like, who cares?
It's not a
Yeah.
no. It's not a bad game. Like,
They made it.
obviously
They made it better than it was. It's not just like a
I mean-
regular battle royale anymore.
for like a free to play game. Like, it's crazy what they did with it. Like, they did a very good job with it. I hated it because the player base was
Yeah.
really obnoxious. But I mean, it's not a bad game. It's not.
No, I mean, I don't mind it. Like Stan and I played it not that long ago.
Yeah, from like a quality standpoint, I mean, they did a good job with it.
I like Stan and I, we jumped back in. They had the Marvel event going on, which was pretty cool. I played as
I
Wolverine.
mean, you can dance in it, so
Yeah, you can make Wolverine.
It's automatically the best game.
Yeah, you can make Wolverine do the Carlton. It was great. I loved it.
they're making a Sokka show as well.
Really? Of
Yeah.
Sokka? You mean
The
a
Mandalorian
Ahsoka?
spin-off, Ahsoka. Oh, did I say that? My
Yeah.
bad.
Wow.
Ahsoka and Rangers of the New Republic in works.
Rangers. Oh yeah, Rangers of the New Republic. I saw that. I didn't know about the Ahsoka thing. I thought that was a lie.
Nope, they're doing it.
Well, Rosie Adario did a really good job as her, so I can imagine that they want to keep her.
Well, now I've been spoiled.
How did you not know that? Everybody knew that.
I didn't know that she was in it.
Pretty sure we talked about it before.
Nope.
Oh, whatever. Well,
I gotta go cry later today.
they tell you that at the end of season 1 that he's going to look for her.
Doesn't mean he found her, Alex. Doesn't mean he found her.
yeah,
It's
she
the
does
journey,
a-
not the destination.
She did a really good job. I'm actually kind of hyped that she got her own show. But yeah, the new season's not bad. They even tie stuff in from the Clone Wars show, which is really cool.
There's gonna be a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Smart.
Did they not learn from the last time from a holiday special? Like Star Wars?
Do you mean the best holiday special
Like,
ever?
they
dude?
didn't
What do
learn
you
their
mean?
lesson?
It was the best one ever, dude.
It
I
was
still watch it every Christmas.
Dude, it's impossible to find.
Yeah, you can't.
It was when I watched it.
George
They
Lucas
tried to-
burned that shit.
Erase like every trace of it.
Imagine how high Han
Mandalorian-
Solo was for that shit. Imagine trying to get
high.
Harrison Ford into that. They're
Harrison
like,
Ford was high for everything.
that's true, he
Yeah,
was.
that's true. He just said he hated being in Star Wars altogether.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can watch the holiday special on YouTube right now.
Oh
really.
hell yeah, dude!
I know
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
how
doing
I
for
like it.
Christmas.
Have you seen it
Um,
before?
Mm.
Bro, seriously, come over. Let's watch it sometime.
All right, deal.
I watched
Yeah,
it.
we'll do
I-
that. We'll do that for Christmas.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I watched it once, like 8 years ago or 6 years ago or something, and it was incredible.
Still
Yeah,
hold up.
Grandpa Wookie puts on VR porn. It's
Oh
incredible.
yeah, I remember watching. I think it's JonTron's
JonTron,
video. Yeah, about it. And he's just watching fucking porn on his VR.
Yeah, and you got like the cooking show, and the ladies like stir whip. It was awful.
Why is that even
They-
a thing?
They already announced the release date for The Mandalorian season 3,
Hell yeah.
Christmas 2021.
Damn. That's too far from now. I don't like that. Well, they're supposed to start filming for Kenobi March of next year. So it might come out the same time. Hopefully. I hope it does. I really want to see that show. I want to know what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, obviously they do way better with TV shows than they do with movies as far as Star Wars goes now.
Yeah. The
There
whole,
hasn't been a
all
good-
three of the new ones sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 7 wasn't horrible. I didn't hate it. It was kind of just like a
It was-
rehash
yeah,
of episode
was-
4.
It was the best of the three, but that's saying nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren was the
Uh,
only good part.
I think 7 was better than episodes 1 and 2.
The whole
by the
Kylo
rank.
Ren arc was the
Yeah.
best thing of all.
Here, I'm gonna give you here's my Star Wars rankings list. All right.
All right.
So
Yeah.
it goes. Episode 5 is my favorite.
That's Empire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Empire. I don't think that that's much of a hot take.
Nah. I
No.
mean,
Then
Empire's the
episode
best.
4, then episode 6, then episode 3, then this is where it gets hard. I would say episode 7 after that. Then I would say episode 2. Then episode 1, strictly for the Darth Maul fight that made the entire movie. Without that fight, it would probably be at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And the pod racing was cool too. And then it would go 9, and 8 is the worst one. By far.
Do you hate the
I
Last
haven't-
Jedi?
I have not hated a movie
I mean, I hate it
so
too.
much in such a long. Every fucking aspect of that movie was horrible.
Yeah.
It was
Everything. What they did with every single character made no sense. They almost did something cool with Finn, where he would have actually had a character arc, but then fucking Asian Rose came out of nowhere and was like, "We have to stay alive, love." I'm like, "You fucking whore! You ruined his character arc." Like, it was so stupid.
Yeah.
It made no sense. None of it. It was so dumb. What a shit movie.
I mean, it's very Star Wars in that aspect, though. I mean, like from the onset, Star Wars was always like, of all the sci-fi movies, like one of the worst written but best looking. Like that's just kind of what Star Wars
Yeah,
is.
the one thing I liked from Last Jedi
There's one of
was
the
the
movies, they
planet
look beautiful.
Crate. Crate was fucking
I hated
dope.
all of it. All of
You
it.
like-
Not a
you like
single
Salt
thing I liked.
Planet?
You're breaking up, Stan. What?
You like the Salt Planet?
Yeah, the Salt Planet's cool as hell. I really like the atmosphere of that place.
9 was horrible too.
That was Rise, right?
The random telepathy and stuff like
yeah.
that. I'm like, this is so dumb. And then they could have done something cool with Rey, where she actually like went to the dark side and they actually took a risk and did something different. And then they're like, nah, fam,
Yeah.
she's still good.
The
dog."
only thing I liked from 9 was all the Jedi talking to her.
Yeah, that was a neat idea,
Yeah.
but
But apparently, from what I read, that they were apparently supposed to have the Jedi stand behind her, like as like Force ghosts. But they cut it. Yeah, and I was like, that would have been so dope to see them all again, like standing
But it
behind her.
It just made no sense.
Yeah.
The thing about 5 that was kind of there was one scene that I did like, and that was when they were fighting those guards together. When Rey and Kylo were fighting those guards outside of
Oh, you mean
yeah.
you mean 8?
Whatever
You
his
said
name is.
5.
Did I say 5? I
Yeah,
meant
you
8.
said 5.
Yeah, I meant 8.
Yeah, when they fight the guards together, that's cool.
That was the only, because it was choreographed pretty well. That was the only scene I liked in that entire movie. I
Yeah.
thought everything else was trash.
Like I said, the only thing I like from the new trilogies is Kylo Ren.
I just don't get it. They have so much content with the extended universe. Like, copious amounts of content that they could use. All these amazingly written stories that they could have gone off of after episode 6 that they just chose, nah, we'll just do our own thing. It'll be fine. They'll eat it up. It's Star Wars. Everyone will love it.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? I just don't get it.
I know
Like,
another thing from Last Jedi that will really grind your gears, and I know you hated it even when we saw it in theaters, was the Leia scene.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
And that stupid
She's just
fucking
space grandma,
Yeah.
grandma's in.
Space
the
Jesus.
entire character of that like captain or whatever her name was, the purple-haired chick. She sucked too. What a shitty character. She was just written to be SJW friendly or whatever, and it was just so fucking stupid.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
they just shoehorned her in for that reason alone, and that was it.
and there's here, I'm just gonna start triggering Lucas for Star Wars things. The
go
other
ahead.
thing, from Rise of Skywalker, when she Force Lightnings Chewbacca's transport.
And he lives! And he fucking lives! It's so stupid! Why? Why did they have to leave him alive? Do fucking something. Take a risk. Like, don't just. Oh my god.
I forgot all about that.
I didn't.
So stupid. It literally makes no sense at all. Like,
I
they just
just-
made the worst decisions with that movie.
So here's a little story. When we saw the movie, me and Lucas were both sitting there, and we were like, that scene happened, and she like blew up the transport, and Lucas is like, pure joy face, turned and looked at me. He's like, they did something. And then like the next scene, they show Chewbacca, and he's like, fuck.
Because could you imagine what they could have done with her then? How she would have had to deal with that internal conflict of like, oh my god, I just killed one of my best friends. Like, how do I deal with this? And that would make her like succumb more to the dark side because of the feelings she's having. But they did nothing with it. Nothing. Like, it would have worked for her character arc so much better if she had to like fight off that feeling as well to stay on the light side. Like, it just would have showed that internal struggle better. But no, the rage, dude.
Yeah. But they killed
Oh,
Han
it's-
Solo, and that was like mostly because of Harrison Ford, I think.
Yeah, he didn't
Oh,
want
yeah,
to do it,
100%.
and the fact that like they were just paying homage to Episode 4. Like, they killed Ben Kenobi, they gotta kill Han Solo. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how it is. It wasn't even like a shock, and it wasn't like they were taking a risk or anything. It was obvious, like from the
Yeah.
get-go, pretty much. It was obvious.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And the one thing I hate the most out of the whole trilogy is Luke's death. I hated it.
I
It
hate
was
his
so
character
stupid.
altogether in Episode 5.
Yeah.
Or, God damn it, Episode 7.
It made
8.
Luke Skywalker such a badass Jedi at the end of Return. And then he comes back and he's just like this grizzled old man that's a piece of shit.
And in the extended universe too, like after Episode 6, Luke stayed a freaking badass forever. He was the most powerful Jedi by a landslide.
Yeah.
Like, he founded a new Jedi Academy. He did like all this other. He fought and dated a Sith Lord.
He got
And
married and
killed
had
her
a
twice.
kid.
He did like all this cool stuff, and then they just decided to do nothing with anything in the extended universe and just say, all right, he's just a grizzled old man who drinks out of cow tits. Like, that's it.
That scene was funny though.
God, and his death was it didn't make any sense either. Like,
No.
if they're gonna kill Luke Skywalker, have Kylo Ren like chop his fucking head off or something. Like,
Yeah,
could
not
you imagine?
do a like astral projection of him fighting him.
right, like do a shock value thing. Like, do something different. Don't do the fucking god.
They just chopped his head off.
Dude, wouldn't that be dope though? Like,
It'd be
Yeah,
insane.
like
Yeah,
you
that'd
take
be
the most
so
powerful Jedi that saved the universe before, and then this punk kid just fucking cuts his head off.
And that's another thing is like Kylo Ren was made out to be this like super powerful badass fucking Sith Lord, and Rey could keep up with him right from the get-go, and fucking Finn could keep up with him right from the get-go. Like
Finn.
Yeah.
that scene at the end of Episode 4, like come on, he's supposed to be this badass, and you're making this girl who just learned that she could use the Force and get a lightsaber his equal right off the bat.
Yeah, like he
with
he
zero
also
training?
went under training too with Luke, like for the longest time.
He had actual training. He had, and obviously, like the dark side powers are just stronger in general as well.
Yeah,
And yet she was able to keep up with him, no problem.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
makes
fucking
sense.
Stupid.
Makes perfect sense.
It's so stupid.
You don't need to give her an arc if you just say, "Hey, she's badass, like her, like our main character. Look how powerful she is. She's awesome, right? You gotta like her. Remember how you liked Luke? You gotta like Rey.
It's
You gotta."
another thing that pissed me off too was like the whole arc with Kylo, like Ben and Luke, and like Luke all of a sudden just decides to give into his fear after being a Jedi for decades and
Yeah, that
learning
didn't
to
make
control
sense either.
himself. He
Yeah.
looks into the future and he's like, "Oh no, my nephew's gonna be bad." You're fucking Luke
Even though-
Skywalker. Like, talk
He
him out of
tried-
it.
He still gave redemption to fucking Darth Vader.
Yeah.
At the end of 6, like he tried to save him.
He literally did. He brought him
He
back
saw
to the
it-
light.
Yeah. He saw the good in Darth fucking Vader,
Who
like,
massacred
was the
planets
baddest
by
of
himself.
bad people. Yeah, literally blew up entire planets, like massacred thousands upon thousands of living creatures, and he gave him redemption, but not Kylo Ren, who hadn't even done anything yet.
Yeah, he was still a kid.
Let's be honest, though. I mean, Alderaan was an inside job, so I don't know if he really
That's
blew up
fair,
the
dude.
entire,
Stan,
you
we're
know,
not supposed to talk
whatever.
about that.
Like, God, those movies just suck.
Long
I liked
live the
Kylo
Empire.
Ren as a character.
I did.
Kylo Ren
yeah.
was the only. He's the only one that had an actual character arc, and he's the only character that I actually liked in the entire trilogy. Everybody else sucked.
Yeah.
All Chewbacca should have died.
Everybody should have died.
Everybody should have died. They should have had the dark side win or something, dude. Like, fuck it. Just let them win. If they do another like trilogy or something, man, I hope they get like, I don't even know, all new fucking writers, all new everything on it.
Yeah. I think those
But they
writers
probably
fucked
won't
that
because-
trilogy, dude.
I mean, they made bank on those movies, so
That's
they don't
because
need
everybody
to.
was like, "Holy shit, Star Wars!" They brought it back, and then everybody was
Yeah.
like, "All right, cool. Maybe they could fix it in the next one."
And no matter what they make, like they could fucking shit out a another Jar Jar Binks, and people would still watch it, and fucking kids are still gonna buy the toys.
Yeah.
And that's where they make a shit ton of money too. These little fucking stupid ass kids are like, "Oh my god, Rey's so cool."
Well,
Dumbass
to
kids.
be fair here, to be fair, Misa Boba crazy.
You probably like Rose too.
That's where Stan draws the line. Another side note.
That was the best part of episode 9 was that Rose was barely in it. She
Yeah.
had like 2
Yeah.
lines in the whole movie.
It's because everybody
Yeah.
fucking hated her.
She's the worst character. I hate her more than Jar Jar Binks, dude. Hate her. With a passion, dude.
Another side note for the new trilogy. Why did Luke's lightsaber talk to Rey whenever she got near it? Why did that never
Why-
happen to any other
What do you
Jedi?
mean? Dude, lightsabers always talk to people. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I was like, when I first saw that, I was like, what? Why is the Skywalker lightsaber talking to this random scavenger girl? That doesn't make any
That's how
sense.
people join the dark side. Their lightsaber's just like, yeah, fuck it, dude, just kill him.
Yeah,
And
just,
they're like, okay.
yeah, you should stab that guy. It's just,
They just introduced so many like stupid things that
Yeah.
make no sense. Even worse than like midichlorians. Like,
also, how the
everything
fuck did
just
they
made
find
no
that
sense.
lightsaber?
I don't remember.
They have their ways.
They might have talked about it. It's been a while since I've seen the movies. I don't know.
So-
But everything just made no sense. The fucking telepathy thing too. Like I never understood that at all.
yeah, they never really touched on that. They just said, "Oh,
They just-
we have a connection."
By the way, they can talk telepathically. We didn't talk about this at all in the last 2 movies, but hey, They got telepathy, guys.
Ooh, you
They
need
can
my
talk
lightsaber? Let me put
and
it behind my
interact
back.
with each other through space and time. Why? The Force, obviously. That's why. It's just like fucking Harry Potter. How can they do that? Magic.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. It's magic. It's the Force.
Another side note. How the fuck did Kylo Ren get Vader's helmet?
You found it.
Found it.
How?
Well,
it blew up over Endor with the Death Star.
Junk planet.
No, they burned it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They burned it on Endor.
I mean, I feel like it can't be that hard to find on it. They probably put it in like a trash can. They could find it.
Luke was
Yeah.
like,
They
sorry,
probably kept
Dad.
it,
It just
honestly.
threw it in there.
I mean, I feel like
Luke
they were
probably
probably
kept it as a souvenir, and then Rennie Boy stole it. And he's like, "This is my real daddy."
This be my dad. This is my dad.
It just, I don't know. None of it made sense. It was all trash. It was horrible.
Yeah.
So bad. So fucking bad.
Oh, yeah. I agree 100%.
It just sucks so much because Star Wars is so cool, and like all the stuff that they do outside of the movies is usually very well done.
Well, they're working on that Knights of the Old Republic. I guess they're doing a movie for it.
It just worries me. I don't even know.
I mean, maybe they'll do
Because
Revan.
that's another. Exactly, it's another like fucking the Jedi Wars.
Like the Sith Wars?
Were, yeah, they were awesome. Like
Yeah.
that's such a cool part of the story. It's just literally nonstop fighting between Jedi and Sith, and there's just fuck tons of them.
Yeah.
And they're all just like these badasses. That's where you had like the strongest Jedi and the strongest Sith of all time, or back during the wars.
Yeah, maybe they'll do a Revan thing. Who knows? I mean, he is a very popular character, so.
I mean, the KOTOR games were extremely popular. I'm surprised they never made another one. Maybe they lost the rights or something. I don't know. They were
probably
very
will.
popular,
I mean,
and-
Star Wars came back pretty hard, too, so they probably will.
Yeah, especially with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I really wish they would have made that Darth Maul game that they were
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to.
Or 1313.
Yeah, 1313.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You play as Boba Fett, don't you?
I didn't know. I thought you just played as some dude.
No, I think you played as Boba Fett. Like, kind of becoming, a bounty hunter.
But instead we got
Oh yeah.
Battlefront.
Look at that. You play as Boba Fett.
I
Battlefront
did.
1 and 2. Which were trash.
They were.
Battlefront 2 is good now. But,
Yeah, better now, but they're not going to add anybody,
Right.
which sucks. They could add
Which is
so
a
many
shame.
people.
Well, I mean, they're definitely gonna make either another one of those, or like those could be a bunch more Star Wars games.
I'll never understand why they never made like a remastered version of the OG Battlefront 2. I just don't get it.
I think
There's
because
not
That's
that
such
much
an
money in
easy-
that.
yeah, they might.
There's so much money in that.
I
There
don't
is.
know.
People
There's
would have
a
bought that
little-
out like crazy.
There's a little bit of nostalgia, but like people would not play that nearly as much as they play the new one. Not nearly.
I disagree. I completely disagree. I think people would have, if they just upped the graphics but kept the gameplay like the same, I think people would have bought it like crazy. Because everybody
Yeah.
loved those games.
If they like completely remade it from the ground up to be just like it was, then yeah. But like just remastering, that's old game design. Like it just is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
I mean, if they do some copy and paste from the new Battlefront, they might be able to pull something off.
I mean, they obviously learned their lesson over time. And EA is slowly. I mean, never mind. They're not. I was gonna say they were starting to learn about like loot boxes
No.
and stuff, but no.
No.
You look at like the NBA games and stuff like that,
No.
and how much they still charge you to
Yeah.
do everything.
The people,
I'm gonna.
the people that
No,
made
never mind.
Battlefront, the new Battlefront 2, they're the ones that changed it. It wasn't EA.
Yeah, that's true. They got their hands on it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I hope they make a new Battlefront. That'd be pretty cool. But
It's
And
gonna
just
be
actually-
it's gonna be wild if they want Dice to make it again, because Dice is wholeheartedly on Battlefield 6 right now.
yeah.
The next year.
Next.
It doesn't.
Boy,
Yeah, it doesn't come out till next year, and they're done updating Battlefield 5.
Motherfuckers.
I miss having Star Wars content.
I did like Fallen Order. I did like that. I hope they make.
Yeah,
a
Fallen
sequel
Order
to
was
that.
good. I didn't beat it. I just got kind of. I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling it. I liked it, but I just never really got into it.
The story wasn't that great. But I
I
did enjoy
hated the way the
gameplay.
main character looked. I hated the way all the characters looked. Like, graphics wise, the character models just looked like crap. I just couldn't like. I was just like, ugh, they're all so ugly. I can't do it.
Yeah. I liked the gameplay the most out of it. It was so much fun.
The gameplay was good. It was like Dark Souls ish mixed
Yeah.
with Star.
Plus the Order
Star Wars.
66 flashbacks were pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, I mean I liked Fallen Order.
One
I
day
didn't
I'm
hear-
gonna go back and give it another chance.
I didn't hear anything about Squadrons. Did you guys?
I just heard
No,
it came out,
nothing.
but
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
It was released.
I mean,
I
I'm
feel
not
like they-
big
they
on the
probably weren't
fucking
proud of
space
it.
battles.
I mean, that's my least favorite part of Battlefront 2. was Best space battles.
Heroes versus villains is where it's at, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Or supremacy.
There's just nothing just beats like playing as a Jedi or a Sith and just like having epic lightsaber duels. Like it's just dope.
Yeah.
Or playing as Finn and making people mad. He's the best Star Wars character of all time.
It was me, you, Josh, and Stan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which one? What?
When we did the
I gotta put
only
more-
shooters in Heroes versus Villains.
Oh,
Bass
yeah.
in my voice.
Yeah, he's gotta put more bass in his voice. It was
Yeah.
on the map with like the big ship in the middle.
Oh yeah.
And we had like the overlook.
We
Yeah,
just-
we just kept shooting them.
We
Oh my God.
destroyed them.
It
It,
was
wasn't
bad.
even close. It was absolute domination.
That was so bad.
It was so good.
Yeah, Josh played as Leia, didn't he? He kept
I
throwing
think
out
so.
bubbles.
I mean, I was definitely Iden Versio, so.
No, you were.
No,
we were
no,
the
no,
heroes.
it
You were
was
Chewbacca.
heroes.
Yeah, we were the heroes.
No, yeah, I was
Yeah.
solo then.
Were you Solo? I thought I was. No, I was Lando. You were Solo. That's right.
I'm always solo.
Yeah, I love Lando.
You have the shoulder bash.
Nah, dude,
You-
it's
you
all
feel the
about
dead-
Finn.
You throw the detonator down and blow him up.
I just wave my arm in the air and say, "Hey, everybody, you're doing great."
It's me.
No, he
Finn.
goes, I think I got this.
I think I got.
Oh yeah, that's one of his emotes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a
Oh,
dumb
So
character.
stupid. Everybody,
Like, even like,
they were so. All the characters in Heroes vs. Villains were really cool, except Finn.
what do you mean? It's the best, dude. Wait, you think Iden Versio is cool?
What, you think
Stan?
what the dark side version of BB-8 is cool?
Hell yeah, BB-9E.
Yeah, dude. He's the best. He has a
I
little
can't believe
shock,
you remembered his name.
I did.
Can't
He does
believe
a
you
little-
remembered his name.
a little shock poke. Dude, the BB characters are the best characters in all of Star Wars.
My favorite thing is seeing BB-9E roll around and I'm playing as Anakin and just force pulling him to me. Just watching them flip the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, you get those little. It's just so fucking funny to see BB9 or BB8 kill Darth Vader. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Why would they? I don't understand. Why did they add them? They had so many
In
other
what-
options.
It doesn't make any sense.
I think they did it just to have like more gameplay variety, because I mean they play way different than any other character.
Yeah.
and I'm sure they're a lot better in the actual game mode. Just completely.
They are.
Pointless.
No, I remember Josh and I played Galactic
Yeah.
Assault, and
Oh, they're insane.
yeah,
Yeah, they're insane.
dude, they tear you up.
I did that with you too.
Yeah.
Whenever you get them, because you don't even see them coming half the time. 'Cause
Yeah.
They're so little. They just get up behind you and start shocking you in the butt. and
You're like,
just
why
"Oh,
am I?
boy."
Why is my health draining? And then you look down, and there's just that little fucking orb there, just shock jocking you.
It's good stuff. They're fun.
When we played that game the other night, oh man, it brought back the feels. I love that game.
Yeah, I miss it too.
Yeah, we need to play it more.
I mean, we can play it tonight if you guys want to.
It's Daniel.
I mean, I can take a break. I haven't even been playing Cyberpunk. I stopped and I've just been talking.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been playing it either. Stan.
Sorry, I'm just watching the Super Bowl shuffle.
Well,
I mean, I'm.
I think that's a good way to end it. Stan.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.